sent the team out without me today. Told them I'm feeling sick. Not entirely a lie, if I'm honest. They have the data, but they're not doing the math. They're thinking about the short term when it's the long term that's the problem. You could live a healthy life on Titan if you have access to the best protective gear around. Could being the operative word. But if you don't have top-of-the-line equipment, say you're one of those workers the Corp wants to send in after us, well, then you're screwed. You'll die breathing in this air, slowly and painfully. And because I helped the Corp send you here, I'll be responsible.
That is not... Well, actually that makes a lot of sense why people die pretty often and why you have to be careful, but it's like... It also suits why the Corp is doing its thing as well. One sec. Yep. Okay, we're good. Right. So, short-term profit, long-term issue. The workers are able to resist it because of the modifications, but the general population cannot. This we already knew because they do tend to die fairly readily. Ah, well. Anyway, hello there everyone, it's Mark 3. Welcome back to Industries of Titan. Well, picking up at the end of last time, we steamrolled through things. I think we didn't need as much force as I built up in the end there, but you know, that's okay. So, this time around we are just working towards the objectives, trying to get things going. No rebel camps left, that's fine. What are our goals? You notice me signing iced up patches around the place. And that's because we do have this tier 5 goal here. 34 resource patches. I have managed to claim 33 total, I think. Thereabouts. More turbines, more offices. A lot of this stuff we can build up without too much issue. There's got artifact collector, but we're on track. We just need to manage to store everything. Red Prometheus is one of the bigger ships. To help out, I am going to start pulling crew from my larger ships once I've got everything patched up. Savvy Agaeon, you are also going to be stripped of crew. Because that is like 12 employees straight away. And we know we love our employees, so, you know what, let's keep Giant Wasp on guard duty. Sure, Giant Wasp. The citizens should be reassured if a giant wasp is hanging about over the city, won't they? Well, probably not. Actually, you know what? I think I would rather have Black Fenrir. Or, no, Red Prometheus. Prometheus is the one that brought us fire. Yes, the one that stole fire from the gods and brought it to man. Let's have Prometheus watch over this city. Along with Calypso and Telesto. Because both of those, because they're smaller, I am actually going to keep them in the air. Because docking them wouldn't be as beneficial to me as keeping these two initial ships out. Do I need to fix the ships actually? No, I don't think I do. I could technically not bother, but that's also going to be okay. Sorry, Wasp. Amusing as it would be to have a giant wasp over the city, I'm going to strip your crew out. There we go. Anyway. Whew. Hopefully this won't interrupt the repair process, which you can see just like ticking along over there. They repair this little side panel and suddenly the ship is a-okay. Such is the way of Titan. Apparently there's only one vital spot in the ship. Anyway, right. There's not much to do really. I mean, it's like put some factories up, put some energy cores into them, put some more turbines down. We need another one of these guys. We're going to need more power as well. So it's just like I get to listen to the soundtrack of Device Completed. Oh, look at the little guys go. I think that is something I appreciate about this one. Just like seeing the horde of workers going here, there, and everywhere. It's kind of nice, honestly. turbine there. Fuel turbine over there. Oops. Only need another 2 of these guys actually, and the rest of the map is flooded with zethane as it turns out. So look at how bright pink it all is. Plenty of room for these guys. Right, 4 more turbines. That will unlock that one there. Okay. 7 offices. Ouch. I think this is actually where my initial decision to limit tier 3 mineral storage is going to come back to bite me a little bit. Also I'm out of artifacts as well. I need to salvage some more of these. CX for promising buildings. I'll also claim you. I have researched a new tech here which will boost resource patch harvesting rate by 40%, so that'll free up my workers a bit quicker. But I still need to just find and extract a whole bunch of artifacts. I don't need territory for this one, so that means I don't need to try and put down command centers. So there is that, but it's like, yeah, I'm going to need some more factories for sure. Oh, that's interesting. I had these towers going up here. I built another 2 top tier towers next to them, but it's like, apparently I never filled these guys. Plenty of real estate. Oh yes, okay. How are we doing for power storage? 88k. We require 120. Let's get another power floor here, then just see what that does, because I keep forgetting what that does. I should probably label it. Actually, yeah, that would be a great idea, just labeling this. 101 tier 1 minerals. Sometimes I don't give credit for things, but I am still really glad that they actually added in that blueprinting system. It's happening. Actually, wait, is this in... It's not in power grid range, is it? No, it's not. Okay, right, I need a power pylon as well. Let's slap that down there. Then, of course, because I will need some capacity to run other buildings, I'll put down in here another couple of power plants, because we have got the turbines online now. So, power plants. Got it. Turbines, 8 out of 9. Wait, 8 out of 9? Oh, well, I didn't assign someone to that one. Okay, there we go. 9 out of 9. Also, more fans are going in around the industrial area, just to try and help with that, because if we install offices, workers will try to go to them, and that might prove to be an issue. It's also part of the reason why we need more power as well. Okay, 14k. One more should be enough to do it. So let's go ahead and put down another blueprint. 14k. Battery backup apply. You know, just because of the whole spamming construction complete, I think that might be... That's 14k. Because of that, I think I won't do this again. I mean, sure, it's definitely shaken things up a bit. It massively slowed things down as well, as I commented a couple of times. But it's also like, well, let's be honest. The game flows a lot more smoothly if you actually take advantage of all the buildings, I think. Fuel turbines. I mean, this one, sure, it has got the whole thing going on with, like... Wait, why did I build a fuel turbine? Hang on. Dismantle all devices. Oh, I can't actually... I'll have to say that floor out again. Whoops. So yeah, it made sense on this one because I get the machine so cheap. That's partly why I did it on this one. But The big buildings are just too convenient. I think they are a definition of obsolescence, and what was it? Pay to win? I mean, it's not just a side grade or something. If it's objectively better, it's a flat-out upgrade. So these kind of get obsoleted if you start building the bigger stuff, which makes sense. But at the same time, it means these things aren't used outside the early game unless that's a specific reason, doesn't it? Dismantle all devices, confirm. Look, the horde of workers just suddenly appears. I do need more power though, so build me another power plant floor, please. There we go. 134, okay. That goal will be met. Resource patches have been cleared. What else do we need? We have got 6 of the required 10 because I built another 3 over here. I also started building a fan over here, and because I was feeling generous I gave them a park as well. Let's upgrade this fan further. Scrap you. And then we can build another set of offices over here. And that'll take care of that one. As long as I've got power grid connection. Do I? I don't. Okay, so I actually do need a energy pylon over this way too. Pylon. Population. Office, 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 office. The fan should be good enough to clear the pollution away, I guess. Let's max this out. So hopefully that won't kill my citizens too quick, but then again, there isn't actually an objective for citizens, so it's like, you know. Also full storage, even though I've got maximum people moving stuff around, so it's like, I think I am generating a bit too much waste for them in general. Also, I do have to prioritize because these were once resource patches, so I need to clear those off before I get anything else done. Look at there's plenty of space for tier 1 materials. Okay, what else do we need? Power complete, that's complete. We need to research tier 2 techs, which we need artifacts for. There's a tier 2 over there. And ooh, employee salary. Yes, please. Any chance we get to cheap out on things? And since I'm doing that, more power plants, and I think upgrading the labs is in order. That is acceptable under the rules of the challenge I set myself, because they are a dedicated building. Did I say I couldn't upgrade? No, I don't think I did, because I did upgrade the transport hub to max, so I'm sure it'll be fine, but to support that I will need more power plants as well. We have so much fuel since we installed those turbines. So much fuel. This city is going okay. Actually, you know what? I've just realised we don't actually need that last one. We don't need the research thing. If we can get this last office built, then we will be in good stead to get this sorted out. Just need to get a bit more power, I think, and that's it. Just to make sure we don't wind down our batteries, because we do need that power storage still as well. So this last factory, I've filled the other 3 now at this point, mostly with power plant floors actually, but this last one full of power plants, just to ensure we don't deplete our batteries so much that we lose that objective, and we should be good. What are you waiting on? Some tier 1 items. That's one issue, of course, with the pathing. Storage is over here. There is a road near this area, but this is the other reason why it's like trying to get roads everywhere, because they're walking to get to that from wherever it is they start, and they won't take a truck to somewhere nearby and then transfer. That's something else missing from this game, actually. A parking garage or a bus system might actually be quite useful as well, but yeah. Oh, hi.
Yes. Well, of course I'm aware of the drop-in stocks.
Oh
You don't
no.
have to tell me twice. Of course. I had to abide by my conscience. I'm sure you understand, Mr. Balric. Are you not a man of conscience yourself? Well, I'm certain we will run into each other soon. At the Kirk charity function, I believe. I do hope there are no hard... feelings. I suppose that could have gone much worse. Hello, Nick. No, I'm alright. He's very angry, but I'm just relieved there are no gunships at our door. Best be prepared, Nick. Tomorrow is the meeting with the board, and I imagine we'll be walking into quite the storm. What? No, of course I don't regret it. Titan's taken a lot from me, from all of us, but I won't let it take my soul, too. I would say it's about all I have left, after everything's been said and done. Oh, I'm sorry, Nick. I would love some tea. Thank you. Is the recording on? Good. Please screen all my calls for today. I've got more speeches in my future to prepare for, it seems.
Ooh. Okay, so that guy is having massive trouble. Come on, guys, move those isotopes out, please. I know for a fact I don't have my isotope storage full, so I'm a bit confused about why that's... Oh. That's why. To take care of the citizens a bit more, I actually prioritise cleanup. Prioritise resource moving, that should actually take care of that in a jiffy. So, I was waiting because of something I tampered with in my own settings. Oops. Anyway, that guy... It's rare to see a guy having a conscience and doing something right on Titan. I've got to admit that. Like, well, everyday citizens, who knows? Because we don't really get to much of a window into that. But from the level of corporate leaders, but it seems like what he did is costing him massively. I just wish I could remember what he did, because these logs do kind of pop up in order. Come on, guys, get those last isotopes out, please. If you don't do it, I'm going to cancel the job, just so you know that. In fact, it'll probably go faster if I did cancel the job. Fine. Cancel the job. It's very rare for that to happen, but admittedly, it used to be a lot more common in early access, but it's like... They did nail it down. Sometimes jobs would get a little bit stuck, you know? And apparently that was one. But this one, there's nothing to clear out of the way, so it should be quite quick and easy to get sorted out as soon as some trucks get over here. In fact, there's some trucks heading this way already. There it is. See? And there's the advantage of roads. One worker, massive amounts of materials. But that should be all I need to claim golden victory. Using as few advanced buildings as the missions actually let me get away with. Gold! Da 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 da! Okay.
Congratulations on your victory, Founder. The Council appreciates your efforts.
I highly doubt it. But as long as I'm making profit for you, then that's all you care about. So there we go. What's details say? Value 22 million. Oh. Okay. Value 3.8 billion. Small negative for waste, but yeah, I've never looked at this screen before. Okay. Pollution. Why are we getting marked down for pollution when pollution just occurs kind of naturally? I guess dealing with it and things. Employee salary rates. Initial net worth minus 26 million. Ooh. But because I wiped out the rebels, that's actually a 580 million in credit there. I wish that actually counted for something. But I don't think it does. So anyway, campaign. Here we go. And yeah, there it went, opening the browser again. I wish it didn't do that. Don't know why it should do that, but okay, we got that one down there. Good. We actually have access to one of the gold tiles now. Oh, hey, we have access to this sector here. Normal length, easy aggression, high winds, hostile terrain. land terrain expansion, military power, transport, and science research and artifacts. Okay, that's fine, yeah, okay. What do I want to spend my points on, though? Cheaper expansion is great. Starting employees is also very tasty. Is there anything in particular I want? I mean, I don't care about research assistants, actually. Let's turn that off. Claiming council tech. I don't care about free techs because that'll be random as it stays there, so I'd rather research them myself. HQ range is maxed. Starting bonus option. I wish I'd seen that sooner. Okay. Apparently I did see it sooner because I'd already upgraded it. Okay, so one extra bonus there. That's now, don't want anything to do with that one anymore. That leaves me with 5 points. Sadly, that means I can't do anything, so confirm that. Right, first gold sector. With this, we are, if we win this one, we are halfway to our goal. Progress. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We have got. Ooh, okay. Scrapping tech increases research efficiency by 25%. But as a trade-off, scrapping tech takes the same time as research rather than half the time. Start the mission with an additional 2,000 credits. Eco-friendly factories. Factories no longer emit pollution. Factories can no longer be upgraded. That's ouch. Depends on how much you use factories. I mean, last game that would have spread my... That would have turned me into a sprawl, actually, that. Insurance policy. Generate 500 credits for citizens die. Earn less credits from citizens. Simon, that's 2,000. No, thank you. Superhighways. Trucks are 100% faster on roads. Roads grant negative habitability. So 3 of these are outright viewed as a debuff, so that gives us bonus credits to start with. Double truck speed. The negative habitability I don't really care about much. If I'm using regular dwellings, then that's okay. Don't really care about this. I don't normally scrap anyway. I mean, the 25% research boost is good, but it's like... Yeah. Eco-friendly factories would reduce pollution, but it would also massively sprawl, so it's not something I want to combine with like a lack of roads. These aren't... Nothing really massively gives me a change, I think. So I'm just going to take super highways, boost my trucks, I guess. But none of these seem massively interesting to me, really. I mean, eco-friendly factories actually seems like a massive debuff, if I'm being honest. Right, mineral nodes right there. Okay. There's our starter ship. There's our isotope nodes. There's a rebel base right next to us there. Squished between us and that side of the map, apparently, but we'll do. So that's the thing. Tons of resource patches. What do we got in here? We have got scientists, energy depots, conversion centers, surveys, maintain an activated ruin, have factories. Okay. Well, I'm not going to play the same rules last time as like class stuff in the factories, because I actually found it actually stretched the game out by at least 2 to 3 episodes. That, and it's like it was a massive downgrade in terms of performance as well. So it's like I don't want to do that. So I will get my fuel turbine. I will get my offices, my residential centres. I will get my transport hub, especially since we've got super highways, so we want to use the trucks as much as we can. We have another 8k military. Let's see if we can rush things. Let's get a shipyard out. We also do want to do research as well, so science lab. We start with so much money. What else do we want? We have the power plant, of course. There is an objective for energy depots. So that's something to pick up. Since I'm using buildings, I'll get a storage facility. I also want mines. And smokestacks. Roads reduced habitability. I don't have a good spot nearby to put my residential sector. Except for maybe over there. I think I kind of want... It might want me to build turrets. But if I'm going for an early ship, then that's going to be fine either way. Maybe just conversion centers to get immediate access to the quick control of my cloning area. Sorry, cloning area. I wish this game gave us cloning technology. That'd be great, but no. I think it might... If I'm gonna... Well... Roads are going to be generating more pollution, so actually an air purifier would probably be a good idea to put next to housing, so... Let's do that. Okay, right. Let's get surveyed and started. Which is V. Everything does look kind of run down. This is a hostile area after all, though. So there's that. I don't know, ever since they started turning the overlay for control grid off a little bit ago, I've been enjoying it a lot more. So generates ethane and massively generates ethane. Okay, these are ethane generators. There's a lot of ruins actually nearby. What else have we got? Ethane, sensor range and absorbed pollution. Unfortunately, it's right next to a mineral node, so that's not going to be much use. Stores fuel. Another ethane generator. There are some choice artifacts to activate, actually. Anyway, I am starting to claim a couple of the initial resource buildings just to get... Apparently there's some stuff I didn't actually survey properly. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? You are 1. 32. You are high value. And because right off the bat we want to get as much as we can for bang for our buck because we haven't had time to really build up our reserves. Oh, I missed you as well. Whoops. I know what I'm doing. Sometimes. A sensor. A sensor range building right next to the rebel faction. If I activate it though, it might just get killed. That's a possibility. Bonk. You are average. Okay. So I don't want to scrap these, so I think I'm going to have a road this way here instead. Let's see if we can... Oh, this is so early, I've not even got my initial storage down. Okay. And I will dedicate one large storage to each type, I think. So I will be holding more in reserve of each one. Because we did actually spend through our larger one several times in the last map, and it's like, yeah, that took a bit of doing. So, put down some more 2s. Having those extra workers off the start is actually very helpful. Very helpful. I do like that. To be honest, I might have to start mining operations sooner rather than later. At the very least, I wanted to get refining running as soon as possible, just to start processing some of this material up, because, well, I've now scrapped, as far as I'm aware, every high-value ruin within range. And by high value, I mean like abnormally high minerals content. That's 32 on smalls, 50 on mediums, and 72 on large. And my mineral supply is not looking too healthy at all. And I've not really done much yet. All I've got is like a single fuel extractor over here, I've got a large power plant in here, so I've got a general power supply starting up. This one's probably going to be a temporary factory. I'll scrap that eventually. These two are for the refining, which I've not really started yet. But something else, unfortunately, I've noticed is there's actually not very much in my starting area by way of zethane sources. There's this massive polluted lake over here, which is like stopping me from having much in terms of zethane emission. So it's mostly over this way. So I want to put a turbine in that square there because it's being quite effective. But yeah, not the best starting point because it's kind of scattered and fractured more than anything else. Maybe the map difficulty is higher because it's a golden zone. Anyway, though, our initial steps are starting, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to end it there because we are at the end of the episode. So, we are on a new map. It's a hostile map. There's heavy rain all over the darn place. And so far, so good. So our plan is to try and get, since the difficulty's not that high, get a decent military ship up as soon as we can. And then say hello to our neighbours. And that'll simplify things if we get rid of those two camps that are dotted around the place. One of which is, of course, so close to us that basically it might attack us just with its guard ships if we're too close. I mean, especially out that fuel side of there. And the main zethane crevice is actually next to it as well, so that's a problem. Anyway, yes. End it there. So, in the pouring rain, this has been iMark3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. This is our first golden objective map, and hopefully it'll go smoothly because the difficulty rating isn't actually that high on this one. Anyway, yeah, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps out the channel, gives me those virtual help outside oh so crave. And I'll catch you all some other time, where we of course care for our workers. Well, as long as they're useful and it's a rainy day. Actually, no, maybe I shouldn't make that promise because there's a lot of rain on this map, it seems. Anyway, see you all later.